Well, we made it back, didn't we?
Yep.
Mark's cutting a path for us to get back into the woods dig site. So, got a nice day for it. Wish us luck. Okay, well, we are back out at the wood site. Dad and Mark are pretty anxious. They're going to get going right away. But, so, kind of show you what we've dug. You know, just this little area here. We know that Ed was digging, over there where you can kind of see the sunlight. That's where he had kind of left off. Today, probably going to dig right up close to this big old tree here. This is probably was a couple 100-year-old oak tree. Yeah, and it's just, I don't know about you guys, it's just good to be back out in the woods. Nice weather today. We're shaded and the mosquitoes aren't out, so that's a good sign. All right, we're going to get started and hopefully we have something to show you. I'll get back to you. Okay, we've been at it for a little bit here. We've been finding plenty of flint, but just haven't come up with a point until now. And it's broken. Not surprised it's broken. It's very thin. Oh, that kind of looks fire popped. Oops. Get another squirt there. That's been a nice little point. But it's something. We kind of needed that. We hadn't seen much today. There you can see how that looks like it was in a fire. It was heated and this piece here exploded out. But okay, that's what we're looking for. Hopefully more to come. We'll get back to you. Hey, good morning everyone. This is Tom. Happy 4th of July to you. We are headed back out to the dig site this morning. As you could see, we didn't find a whole lot there on Saturday. But, you know, this is a time where we kind of say, okay, let's look at what we found and what does this tell us. So this piece here that we found, obviously this has been in a fire. You can see where this has been all popped here. So that's a sign of something. Here's another broken piece we found. Bottom of something. But, you know, of the debitage that you find, what is it that it's, you know, what's it telling you? So, you know, here's a piece. That was a tool. I was thinking this one had an edge on it. A little micro chipping on it, you can see. Oops. So it's showing us that the things we're finding out there have been used. It's just we're not finding, you know, points and things with notches on it. You know, this could be a core that they were using. So yeah, we're going to get back out there. Found this piece of slate. It's very thin. Not sure what they were doing with that. But yeah, I think it's worth it to get back out there and, you know, you don't move a ton of dirt in a single day with just 3 of you. And I think we just have to be patient. I also wanted to show you something that my friend Mark found this past week. So he, up here in our area, we hardly find anything in the creeks. I mean, I've never found anything in a creek. I haven't walked them that often. But Mark was walking a creek that he's walked a lot of times before, never found anything, and found this Thebes point. You can see it's a nice, good sized point. You can see the beveling on it there. But this is really interesting. Look at this side here. So this appears to have an impact fracture from here that goes down the side, which, you know, I wouldn't call a Thebes point a projectile, but somehow it broke that direction. But look closely what they did here on the break. So after that broke down the side here, it was still usable to them. So they put an edge on it. That's a fascinating piece. But also, you know, it just goes to show that they didn't just throw things away, they used them up. So, yep, thought you'd like to see that. Creek find from Northeast Ohio. Okay, hopefully we'll have the camera back on and show you some finds today. I'll get back to you. Okay, well, here we are. Looks like we might have finally come across one. We've been digging some test holes around, moving off the main area that we've been digging here, and wow, too bad. Look at the flaking on that. Mm-hmm. Mark wondered if it was a fresh break. I hope not.
It looks awful fresh.
You might have to do a few more buckets right there, huh?
Yeah, sift through this.
Yeah. Okay, well, again, we've been doing some test holes to kind of see if we can get into another hot spot like we've been getting out of. Not even sure, what would you call that? Looks archaic to me.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of not ground, kind of a corner notch. Okay, well, hopefully we'll have something else to show you. We'll get back to you. What do you think? We got something?
Well, I think Mark had his eye on it, so we'll see.
Finally.
Let's turn it over, huh? Mark, you want to do the honors of picking it up?
That's decent.
Yeah, where's that tip?
Yeah.
Nice flint.
Did we break it? Hope not.
Oh, it almost looks like it's reworked. Do you think?
It's a big fish spear type.
Maybe not. Yeah. Very nice.
All right. Well, we were kind of due for something. We've done some test holes. We found that broken one over there. Came back and started digging on the perimeter here, and now we think we're gonna, since we found that one there, we're gonna make kind of a path or a test trench across there. But
This one comes from.
That might be a fresh break. It's not all shiny.
is it? Well, we're gonna look around and see if we can find the other piece of that. So we'll get back to you.
I think you did it.
Yeah. Okay, well, 2 days of digging out there didn't have much to show for our efforts, but again, this is what, I mean, if it were easy, I guess everyone would be doing it. But this is what we came up with. This is the point we found on Saturday. I showed this already. A little fire popped. Here's the broken fish spear we found today. Kind of neat material. Possibly heat treated. I don't think we showed this one on film. This piece here, not sure on the identification of this one, so I think it could be Jack's Reef, or it could be Kirk Corner Notch. And when I look at the Kirk Corner Notch description here in the Ohio Flint Types book, you know, the base just kind of gives you that impression. I think the one telltale sign is the serration on my point. Jack's Reef tend not to have serrations, and although this one is thin, it's not as thin as some of the Jack's Reef points that I've found. But you can tell me your opinion. Here's Jack's Reef. You know, they've kind of got more of a side notch to them than this one does. You know, that one gets close. Yep. Let me know what you think. So here's what we've found out there at the wood site so far. And this, we haven't dug there near as much as we've dug the field site, but we do have some nice finds from there. And we really haven't dug that large of an area. It's just, it's slow going, especially those of you that dig and dig in the woods. Getting through the roots and clearing vegetation and, raking a spot. It slows you down a little bit. But we're committed to continuing and seeing, just what else we can dig up out there. So. Okay, again, happy 4th of July to everyone. Thanks for tuning in today. Till next time, this is Commissioner Tom signing off.